There are various social dimensions that make immigrant women's postpartum experiences different from Canadian-born women. 3 primary social dimensions will be discussed: income, social networks and supports, and race and culture. Immigrant women are more likely than Canadian women to be living in a low-income household. Specifically, 28% of immigrant women live in low-income households, while only 14% of Canadian women live in low-income households. Low income can increase the risk of developing PPD and its severity in many different ways, including an increase of chronic stressors, a lack of access to mental health services, and logistical barriers. Low income can result in increased stress overall due to the pressure of providing for a newborn child and working multiple jobs to make ends meet. A low income can also make it difficult to access mental health services. Though psychiatry is covered by the public healthcare system because it's a physician service, seeing a psychiatrist can take between 6 months and a year. The alternative to seeing a psychiatrist is paying privately for psychotherapy performed by a psychologist or other mental health worker. Unfortunately, paying for psychotherapy can cost as much as $150 an hour, making it very inaccessible for individuals of low income. Low-income women are also more likely to face logistical barriers. Women are unable to find a babysitter to take care of their child while they access resources and often do not have access to transportation to access health services. Beyond a low income, immigrant mothers tend to receive less social supports. Many immigrant mothers have left behind their primary support systems in their home country and therefore have limited supports in Canada. There are 2 primary types of support: emotional and instrumental. Emotional refers to demonstrations of love, empathy, and general expressions that demonstrate to an individual that they are valued. Instrumental support refers to supports that offer assistance to an individual with their life. Both types of support are crucial to maintaining good health and reducing risk of developing postpartum depression. Immigrant women are more likely to lack both instrumental and emotional supports because, as discussed, they've left behind their greatest support systems in their home countries. There's also evidence that the social supports that do exist for immigrant women may actually be increasing their instances of stress and therefore their likelihood of developing postpartum depression. Many immigrant women find themselves living with their husbands and extended family. Many assume that this is a source of support, but women actually report feeling controlled and restricted. This may impede a new mother from accessing resources that help reduce postpartum depression and its severity. Lastly, culture and country of origin play a role in the increased likelihood of developing postpartum depression. The view of mental health and its legitimacy varies greatly by culture. In many cultures, mental health issues such as depression and postpartum depression are not seen as serious illnesses and are therefore not spoken about and do not require to be treated. The lack of cultural recognition of PPD and its severity leads women to dismiss and deny their symptoms. Some women may feel forced to dismiss or deny their symptoms due to the cultural importance of maintaining family harmony. The stigmatized nature of mental health may lead to feelings of shame and fear regarding symptoms, in turn worsening the symptoms that a woman is experiencing. Culture and country of origin also have language implications. A language barrier may impede ability to access health services and even describe symptoms. The frustration of not being understood by the healthcare system may dissuade individuals from accessing care, increasing likelihood of developing PPD as well as its severity. In conclusion, there are many social dimensions that influence an immigrant woman's likelihood of developing PPD.